Hello. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. It has been a while. It's been a minute since I've gone live. But I thought I'd go live and just do a random chat as I'm cooking and making some picante and guacamole. I'm doing a Mexican bowl for dinner. And I just thought I would get on and get live, go live. I have nothing else going on. And it's been a minute. Okay, so first I did my tomatoes and here's my onions. How are you guys doing? Nobody's on here yet, so I'm just going to do my thing. And, I don't really have anything to chat about as always. Nothing specific to chat about. I probably should put my phone on do not disturb. Let me do that real quick so that I do not have, hopefully, I won't have calls coming in. Whew, while I am with you guys. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I gotta, this is my cilantro. I'm just gonna get this all, get this, get the water, rinsed it, but now I need to get it, drain the water off of it. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing better now. This morning, I was not feeling good. I have been really sleepy lately. And you got the sugar. And, and I was just really tired lately. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? And like, am I like depressed? Is, is this like sleepy 60s? Is that what it is? I don't know. Oh, anyway, I'll be in and out, you guys, because I got stuff over here, over there. But what is happening, friends? What are you guys up to? Is there good things going on in your life? Now I am going to let me know if you can hear me. If you're on here, let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to cut up my cilantro, a little dish here. I'll just use this dish, put the stems in. I don't use the stems, but yeah, so I'm just going to get my cilantro. I'm going to put some of this in my picante sauce. And I thought, you know what? I haven't been live in a while. Let me go live and see what's happening. Hey, this just what are you making? I'm making picante sauce and guacamole. Making a Mexican bowl for dinner. I'll have steak with it, for my protein. Then some rice, and I have some flour tortillas. But right now I'm making the picante sauce, and that's what I'm doing right now. I thought, let me go live. It's been a minute. You hear my husband in the background. He's still remodeling our bathroom. So he had to change the floor. Right now he's changing the floor because there was the floor was rotted out. I think it might have just a little bit of mold, nothing. I don't think it was anything serious. So anyway, so right now I'm just making picante and I'm getting my cilantros ready. How are you guys? How are you? And can you hear me? Can you hear me? There might be an easier way, but this is how I do my cilantro. I get it. I've rinsed it already. I've washed it, and now I'm just taking the stems off. Wake up! I'm trying to wake up. I'm making and it's hot. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so hot in here. So I am going to be sweating. I need to get a fan in here. And I am too cheap to turn on the AC right now. I turn the AC on, my bill will be like $500, and I'm not trying to have a $500 bill yet. So yeah, I'm making picante. I have this so far. I did the tomatoes, the onions, and then I'm going to add cilantro. And it's a Mexican dish. So you know what? One thing my husband tells me whenever I say, "How you make it?" He says, "I just make the flag colors, red, white, and green." That's a good way to remember it. So green. And I just like to make mine fresh. Of course, you can buy it, but it's so easy to make. I can make it. You can make it. Jellycat. Okay, so let me say hi Ben. I'm gonna see if I can say the names. Ben no no. Candy Crime. Ooh. Candy Crime. I love these names. Um, Hazel Jr. Hi, Hazel Jr. And Jellycat. Jellycat. Jellycat P6H. What are you guys doing today? How is everybody doing? Is life treating you well? Are you letting life love you? I'm letting life love me because I need that. I need a little life love. This morning I was talking to God. I'm like, you know what, God, I need to I just need to know you're there with me. I just need to know. It's been a while since I had a little conversation with God. I was like, just be with me. Just be with me. My day got better because this morning I was like, is wrong with me? I didn't know if it was something in the air. I didn't know if it was like, how the moon does things and they say how it changes your mood. But oh my God, I'm doing much better. Like what I did was I got up and I exercised. Exercise changes the mood. And I've been meaning to go for a walk. I'll go for a walk tonight. But I ended up just doing things around the house. I started, prepping for cooking and made some breakfast. But I did do a workout. The workout helped me feel better. I'm telling you, if you're depressed, if you're feeling down, move your body, move your body, move your body. Ooh, I had to do a couple of random jumping jacks. Move your body. I'm telling you, it moves, it lifts your spirit. I guess it gets your blood flowing. I don't know the science behind it, but it will get your blood flowing. So I don't know if the news had me there. I wrote my journal too. I'm gonna be in and out, you guys, because there's things I gotta do when I'm out. But I mean, that's outside the camera. I don't know. It's like, why am I feeling this way? And I started thinking, I wonder if it's social media blues. Sometimes I was like, maybe that's what it is, because I've been doing a lot of I sleep with my AirPods in my ear with meditations or something positive in my ears. Because I'm retraining my mind to think positive. I am trying to retrain my mind to how I want it to be, not the way I was told it was supposed to be. So I listen to things when I'm sleeping that are uplifting, that are empowering. But I don't know if that started getting to me. I don't know. I don't know if I was doing scrolling, but something had me, my spirit feeling kind of kind of down. But like I said, I worked out this morning, my body moving, put on some good music. Y'all need to check out my Let Life Love You, uh, Let Life Love You playlist on on uh, on Spotify. Let Life Love You playlist. So I put some music on, and I feel better. I feel so much better now. Let's see what's going on. So hi, Jellycat. Howdy there. What are you making? I'm making picante, picante, and some guacamole. So right now I'm just getting the cilantro, taking it off of the stems. Some people I think probably just cut the stems up, but I don't. I don't want to do that. I have time. I have time. Going for a walk definitely helps the mental health, especially if you have good company. Oh my gosh, that is the truth. And I live by that. I've been walking for over 5 years because it started off with just I just needed some fresh air, and and that's probably another reason I wasn't feeling that good. Feel my mood was kind of down. I find that when I don't go out and get my walks, my mood, I get like a little. I don't know if it's I say depressed. I'm not depressed, but I guess I could be depressed. Well, not in deep depression, but like depressed at moments, or I don't even know if I want to say depressed, but just feeling kind of blue. That's what I'll say. Feeling kind of blue. But walking definitely helps, and I am going to go do my walk tonight. I didn't get it today. It was 95 degrees today. So I was like, it's a little too hot, even though I still would have went. But let me go ahead and cook. Let me do this, and then I'll go walking when it's a little cooler because it was 95, 96 degrees. Do y'all walk in weather that hot? So yeah, but what's going on with you guys? How are you guys? Are you in a good space? Are you growing? Are you doing things that are uplifting for yourself? One other thing I found that helped me when I was feeling kind of bluesy this morning was I started giving gratitude. I put on a gratitude meditation, and that helped. I was like, oh my God, I forgot about giving thanks. I was so busy complaining about what was going on in my life with my mother. You know, it's just that's just a very stressful relationship for me right now. So I think that has something to do with me being feeling the way I do. But I'm learning, and I'm taking care of me now. So it's old thought processes and old conditionings that I'm changing, which makes it difficult at times. But that's okay. I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. You know what? If you want to change, you got to be up for the challenge. It's not always an easy walk. So that's where I'm at. Okay, look, I got my cilantro. I think this might be enough. I'm not sure. I need some for my I need some for the picante. I need some for my guacamole, and I need some for my Mexican meat. It's a Chipotle Mexican bowl that I'm making. Okay, so if I need more cilantro, I'll just make some more. Okay, so here we go. Let me get that. Let's have a conversation, friends. Let's have a conversation. What's happening? I'm also trying to pay attention to what I'm eating. I was so mad. I got on the scale today. Let me tell you, I was not happy. It was 170. 170. Where? Where was 170? But you know, one thing I've been telling myself, I think I carry it well, but my goal is to get to 150. That's my first goal. Because I used to be like 140. I used to be 120. I used to be super skinny. I used to be very, I want to say unhealthy skinny. But when I got on the scale this morning, and I'm not sure if it's because I've been doing strength training. So it could be muscle. It could be water weight because I did have a few pieces of salty brisket. It was actually really flavorful and good. But I don't know if it was water weight. So I got to make sure that I'm drinking enough water. Do you guys drink enough water? Mm? Mm. I heard moving. I'm like, is there an earthquake? It's my husband, though, I think. He's upstairs doing the remodel. But I have to make sure I get enough water. That's one thing, you guys. You know, sometimes when you think you're hungry, sometimes you're just dehydrated. So that scale, that's another reason. That's another reason I was feeling blue because my scale numbers went up. They were going down. I got all the way down to 167, and then all of a sudden it went up to one. No, wait, it was 172. That's what it was. Because yesterday was 170. Today was 172. Hey, and so I was like, you know what? It's so frustrating because I don't eat a lot of junk. I know at my age I am 60. I just turned 61. I just had a birthday. I'm gonna be sweating up here, you guys. I just turned 61 a few days ago. Don't ask me. Oh Lord, don't ask me where 60 went. I was just posting and saying, work out with the 6-year-old. Where did the year go? I am 61 now. And I wrote in my journal this morning, I said, God, I don't know if I like the 60s. Because I was so sleepy. I'm like, is this a sleepy 60s? And I was like, I don't know. I love the 50s. And then that's when I started, I started becoming more grateful. But you can't get caught up in the numbers. Damn, I'm 61 years old. My scale said 170 freaking two. That's why I'm doing so good. I'm like, why is it going up? But I have to admit, I haven't been very um uh consistent with some of my workouts. No, come on in. My son. This is my son. I'm on live. This is my youngest. Jason, welcome to my two. You have two visitors on here. This is my son. Now he's a good cook. He's gonna be cooking tomorrow. Okay, so anyway, one thing I started telling myself was And feel free to pop in and out, Jason. You can come in and say hi to the peeps. Um, what you making? Huh? Oh, okay. Um, oh, what I had to start telling myself is I don't have a little girl's body anymore. I am a woman. I am a grown woman. This is a woman's body. So I can't be trying to have a 22-year-old body at 61. No, not doing it. So that was I'm gonna put some cilantro in. I used to not like cilantro. Cilantro used to be very strong, but now since we do a lot of Mexican dishes, we do a lot of cilantro. So see, it's like the Mexican flag. That's one way to remember. Yep, got the green. Oh, I might have put too much, but it's a lot of cilantro. I don't even know if I need it that much. I'm gonna leave it in there though. So we got the tomatoes, onion, and cilantro. I'm going to put some jalapeno. I have a garden in the back, very small garden. Well, I can't take credit for it. I don't have a garden. My husband does. He does a garden, but he has some jalapenos. So this is from my garden. If you guys want to see my garden, let me know and I'll take you out. It's not my garden. My husband does this. He does the gardening, but he has some jalapenos. So this is from our garden. So I'm gonna put that in there. Now I know I should use some gloves because you know what? I don't want no jalapeno juice on my fingers, but I'm gonna go ahead and let me get some gloves. Yeah, I'm a little pussy, a little wussy when it comes to jalapenos and the eyes. I don't know jalapeno juice on my eyes. 'Cause I do rub my eyes. So I'm gonna put my little gloves on. Little ASMR for you. So anyway, yeah. So I watch what I eat, and I had to realize, you know what? I'm 61 years old. I'm not a little girl. This is a woman's body. Okay, this right here, this is a woman's body. See, woman body. That's what this is. And for the most part, I look pretty damn good for the most part. But there are some areas that I need to personally want to work on. Actually, just mainly the numbers. But I think that had me down a little bit this morning. But then I had to start telling myself, I am a woman. Someone's at my door. I don't know. Let me go see who it is. I don't know if I'm going to answer it. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I heard the doorbell ring. Okay, I'm not going to answer. Let's see if anybody, my husband's phone. I'll see if it's somebody's at the front door. But anyway, oh, probably got a delivery. I'm a woman. I have a woman's body now. And we were watching some show and somebody had made a comment about this lady. They're like, oh, they're big. I'm like, you know what? That's a woman's body. We're not little girls anymore. I'm a woman. Let me see who's at my door. They're gone now. Let's see if it shows who. Oh, people were selling stuff. Yeah, see, I have a no selling sign, no soliciting. People still stop at my door. I'm not answering the door. I try to sell some solar system. Okay, so anyway, I think don't want to keep the seeds in, you guys. Should I keep the seeds in? That's gonna make it very spicy. I'll keep the seeds in on this one, and I'm gonna take the seeds out of that one. Because with the seeds, it makes it hotter. And I don't want it too spicy where I can't enjoy it. So I'm gonna take the seeds out of this one. And let me see, oh, so you know what's funny with these? I feel like these sometimes when I'm cutting these, I feel like they're spitting juice at me. Not that it's just squirting, but I feel like it's like spitting it at me as a defense. It's weird. When I start cutting it, it feels like it's trying to protect itself, but you're not gonna protect yourself from me this time because I'm about to get you and eat you and add you to my more green. Add you to my picante sauce. And I put a little bit, I think, I put a little bit in the guacamole as well. So, do you guys like guacamole or picante sauce? What are you having for dinner? What are you making for dinner? See, right now I'm chopping up this jalapeno and the juices. Woo! It's like this in my throat. If I start coughing, you know why. It's feeling it. It's saying, leave me alone. So, anyway, if you are over 60, like I am, seems like I tend to get a lot of younger people on here, and that's perfectly fine. I love the younger people. But when you get to my age, if you are younger, just know that, you know what, sometimes our body does what it's supposed to do. My body's doing what it's supposed to do. Hormones are changing, so my body's changing, and I have to accept that. Doesn't mean I'm gonna sit back and just eat whatever I want. No, I'm gonna eat the best food that I can, real foods. That's what I'm doing. So I got my jalapenos cut up. I'm gonna add that to my picante. I'm gonna eat as best as I can. I'm really trying to pay more attention. I'm gonna cut this up so fine because there ain't nothing like biting into a jalapeno and you get that big burst of heat. Ooh, Lord. Sometimes to this get you by surprise. I don't want that. So I'm trying to cut it up really small. I don't know if you can see. See, here I am. There you go. Cutting up very as small as I can. We have to embrace our bodies and the different stages of life that we're in. And I just did that just the other day, and it kind of made me feel good and made me embrace my body with where I'm at. It's 61. I'm not 21. I'm 61. And my husband, he likes my body. So there we go. They get to, ooh, that's a lot. I don't know, y'all. That's a lot. I think that's all. I'll say this for the guacamole. That's a lot for guacamole, too. Let's set that one aside. And then I also am going to put in some chiles. Get some chiles. So how are you guys? I need to hear from you guys. I need to have some conversation. How y'all doing with I don't want to talk politics because that's just a mess. How are you guys doing with all that's going on in the world? Does it stress you out? Does it stress you out? Are you good with it? Let me see. Let me see if I can get on here and see what we got going on here. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Hey, Jan, you have to go. Have a good day. Oh, that's okay. Oh, thank you. And Allah bless you too. Thank you so much. So good to see you here. I'm only on here for a little bit anyway, but thank you. I don't know if you're already gone, but it's my friend Marjan. She's been with me every time I come on. She's gone. She pops on from time to time. But okay, so let me do, I think one chile would be enough. I don't want it really spicy. So I'm gonna just do one. This one, I'm gonna leave the season, I think. Whew, I don't regret this. I hope I don't regret this. Again, I'm gonna do like I did the other one. I'll leave seeds in that one and I'll take the seeds out of this one. Again, I don't want it to be too spicy or, or it doesn't taste good. But Marjan, I'm so glad you popped in. I know you had to go and I don't know if you're still here, but so good to see your face. That's why I came on live because I just needed to see my peeps. And how are you guys doing? I want to know how you're doing. What's life treating you? When I started this channel, I started it because I wanted to share my journey of self discovery and the journey of self empowerment and creating a new mindset. Because my old mindset was oh my gosh, it was so outdated. And we want to look at our mind sometimes almost like it's a computer. And you know how you have to update your computer and but we don't do that for ourselves and for our minds. And we have to do that. And so that's why I started this channel. Because I was really, really just in deep. I've always been like deep people pleaser. I always wanted everybody to be happy. And it made me happy because everybody else was happy. But once I got to a point and stage in my life where those things weren't serving me anymore, me trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be, I just make changes. I had to stop and take a look and sit and be still and see what God had for me. Not other people, not what I was taught in schools and society and all of that, even in church. I just had to stop for a minute and be still and hear my own voice and hear what God was saying to me, not all the noise. So that's how I started my channel because there was a lot of pain. I had a lot of pain, um, and a lot of unlearning I needed to do, and a lot of reparenting. I had to reparent myself. So that's why I started this channel. I don't know if anybody else is on that type of journey. I'll put that on there. All right, I think I have everything in here. Okay, here we go. Tomatoes, onions, cilantro, jalapeno, and some chiles in there. Okay, so next I'm going to add, I'm just kind of doing this off the cuff. I'm going to add some lime juice. I put that lime juice in there. I think two might be enough. I'm not sure. My husband usually makes this, but since he's busy rebuilding our bathroom, I'm making it. Here we go. I got this from Amazon. I used to have a smaller one, but they would be too small. I'd have lemons, and the lemons would not fit. So I got a big one. I love this one. Look how big this is. This will fit a big lemon. This will fit a small orange. I love this one. Got it on Amazon. It's a big old juicer. What's this squirt on me? I should put more limes in there, huh? I don't think two's going to be enough. Let me go get a few more limes. I used to have a recipe that I followed. I'm gonna show you. I have cookbooks. I put all my recipes before. This is before they had the internet and stuff. So I used to print all my recipes and then I put them in a notebook with a plastic sheet cover. And I have one in here for the picante. I'll show it to you guys if you guys want to use this recipe. Pico. I'm calling it picante, but it's pico de Gaia. So this is kind of what I'm making. If you want to screenshot it, or that's kind of what I'm making. Let's see how many limes they say to put in. They say 2 tablespoons. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's do that. And then I have some garlic. I want to add a little garlic. My husband doesn't add garlic, but I'm adding garlic to mine. What's happening? What's happening? You guys, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. We could talk about anything you guys want to. And if it's something that I don't want to talk about, say so. Let's see what's going on in my life. It's the same thing for me. But you know what? I do a lot of journaling. I'm so glad I journal because what I was doing recently was I was journaling. And then I would also read an old journal. I was reading an old journal from a few years ago. So I would journal, then I would spend a little time reading a few pages, my old journal. And I love that because it shows how much I've grown, how much I've grown. And it's so interesting. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This is a way I love to grade. This is my new favorite way, but journaling, I was reading my old, it's like reading a book. This is actually really interesting. And my journaling, it was really empowering to watch the old, because I could see the changes and the growth from how I used to journal, because I have journals from years, from over 30 years ago. And I was speaking about the same pains, the same frustrations with my family for years, because I just felt like I was trapped. I felt like I just had no voice. And then I can see in my journaling me finding my voice finally, really after all this time. Okay, so right now I need some minced garlic. I was about to chop it up, but I found a new way of mincing. I love it. I put it on this little grater. It calls for one minced garlic. So do like this. I love doing it this way because it gives it a little juice. It makes it a little juicy. Look at that. Look at that right there. And it's not like dried chopped. I have these gloves on, so I don't want to, but that's it. Now the big chunks, I'll cut those big chunks off. But look at that. How's it going, Ryan? He is up there working his booty off. He is working his booty off. You guys want to see? You guys want to see the? You guys want to see the bathroom? Ryan, can I show the bathroom? I'm gonna show you guys the bathroom. I'm gonna show you what he's working on, y'all. This man's amazing. Look, there we go. That's my garlic. I'm gonna show you guys. He's down here doing something. Like I always say, excuse the mess. But let me show you. Let me show you the bathroom my husband's remodeling. He's usually helping me in the kitchen making this, but he's doing our kitchen. So let me show you the remodel. Wait, I'm gonna wait till somebody's on here. Let's see if somebody's on here. I'm not gonna go all the way upstairs to show you what he's working on in our bathroom unless somebody on here tells me they want to see what he's working on. Okay, so Ron, when you put your jalapenos in, do you put the onions in? I mean, not, do you keep the seeds in? Okay. What about the how many chiles you put in? Serrano, yeah, Serrano chiles. You put three in? A lot. I'm not putting three in. Not somebody tell me you want to go upstairs. Now I'll take it upstairs. I'm not going upstairs until somebody says don't want to go upstairs. I don't know how that's gonna happen because I have zero people on here. So I'm staying on because I feel like being on. That's a lot. Three chili serranos. You take the seeds off, right? Okay, I'm gonna take the seeds out. I guess I'm gonna take the seeds out. So, but yeah, I was saying I was reading my journal. It's so interesting. I was like, wow, this could be a book. Maybe I could make it into a book because I just completed one of my journals, my morning pages, because I do try to do at least 3 pages a day. Now I'm to the very end, so I need to get another journal. But journaling is so liberating because that's what helped me this morning when I was feeling funky. And if y'all want me to read my journal, I'll read it to you too. But if anybody wants to see my husband is working on the remodeled bathroom, I will show you. But you got to say, I want to see the remodel. I'll take you upstairs so you can see it. So he said that he puts four because he usually makes this. So I'm gonna put one more in. I'm not putting. He said he puts three in. I think he said three, but I'm gonna just put this one more in. I want mine super spicy where we can enjoy it. It's hot out here. It is hot out here. Summer is coming upon us. It's June. I just had a birthday. I just had a birthday, and it was wonderful. I had a wonderful birthday. And, spent it with my family, my favorite people. I love my family, the family that I created. I love that family. And actually, my twin sister came out too. I enjoyed having her out. I'm cool with her. Her and I are cool now. We had our issues before, but she owns it, and she really just we are in a good space. She knows she did me wrong. She knows it, but she owns it, and we talk about it, and it's all good. But, okay, so there's nobody on here, but that's okay. I'm still going to stay live because I want to be live, and I feel like being here just in case anybody comes on. If anybody needs any encouragement, I'm here. I want to help encourage people, and it encourages myself too. It's a way of giving back. It's my way of fighting. Okay, look, it's hot. Can you see? All right, are you done, Ron? What you working on now? Oh, okay. He's doing a red card. He had to take the floor up because he had to take the floor up. Anything else? Okay, nobody else is on here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put one more line in here. It's like, oh, the juice is on the bottom from the tomatoes. I'm gonna do one more line. And I'm gonna sprinkle some salt in there. Let's do one more line. Let me add a little salt. I'll put some Himalayan. I'll put some Himalayan salt. just a few thins of that. Put some pepper. Let's put some pepper in there. Let's put some pepper. I put all that pepper in there like we really need that much spice. And you know what else? A lot of the Mexican dishes, I used to hate this. Ooh, I used to hate cumin. It used to smell like stinky underarms to me. But a lot of Mexican dishes use this. So I'm gonna put a little bit, and actually, I use it in a lot of dishes. So I'll put a little bit in there, okay? Just because I'm gonna add my little Spanish touch, Mexican touch, and I'm gonna put one more lime in. Let's do another lime, y'all. Another lime, y'all. Another lime, y'all. So I just went to a play up in LA. Went to go see Hell's Kitchen with Alicia Keys. She wasn't in it, but it's her play, and it was so good. The singing was phenomenal. The colors, it was good. It was, I think it was good for younger people, but it had a nice message to it, and it was inspiring. So now I'm going to get it. I'm going to shake this up. So here we go. I'm going to shake it up. Shake, 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 shake. Look at that. I feel like something's missing, but we're going to just, I put too much green in here. Just mix it all up. Mix it up. Shake, 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 shake. Picante, picante, or pico de gallo is what this is called, I guess. Called a shaky de gallo. So then, see, he usually fills them up to the top. That's too much. I'd be like, much in there. This is, there we go. Mix it all up. Shake, 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 shake. And then next I'm gonna do the guacamole. Okay, so there we go. This is an easy dish to do. I'm not gonna do the whole dish on because I still gotta, my meat is marinating. Okay, so there we go. All right. Okay, time to take a little jumping break. Whew. Get my body flowing, get my juices flowing, keep you from being depressed. Move your body. Ah, ah, okay, all right. Nobody's on here. I'm here all by myself. Because I'm gonna put that in the refrigerator, and then here's my meat. Here's my steak. I'm doing some steak. I'm marinating it in some tamari, which is like a soy sauce, some chipotle adobo, peppers in here, plus a sauce that was in the can, olive oil, and salt and pepper. It's supposed to marinate for 8 hours, but I'm only marinating it for 4. See, I wrote the time on here. It's 2. So let it marinate for a few more hours. Next, guacamole. Anybody else here? Anybody here? Anybody? I'm here by myself. If anybody wants to come on, we could talk. Let's talk. Let's have some conversations. Where are you at spiritually? Where are you at spiritually? Are you in a good spot? Where are you at development? Are you doing any personal development? Uh, yeah. Are you taking care of you? Are you letting life love you? I am. That's for sure. I'm I'm letting life love me from the inside, from the inside, from the inside. It used to be that, you want to get stuff, get the nice fancy car, the nice fancy house, all of that. You think that would bring you joy, but no. Um, thought process has changed on that. My joy comes from on the inside because I have a lot to be thankful for. Striving to get that big fancy house, striving to get the big fancy car. If I'm able to get that, fine. But I'm not going to be burning myself for that, for those things. One thing I've learned, especially my last entrepreneurial venture was photography. And one thing I learned about photography while I was doing photography was the journey. It was so much fun building my business, building the systems on how I was going to treat my clients and the back end and how I need to build the forms to interview my clients and just going to all the workshops and perfecting my craft. That was the fun part. That to me was so fun. Just the curiosity of how to make this work. How do I edit? How do I learn Photoshop? This is before that filters. Then filters came and snap. You could do it with a push of a button. There was a time where you couldn't do that. You had to go in and change the contrast, the highlights, and do it manually. And it was magic when you could remove something from an image. People were like, wow, can you make me thinner? Can you do this? Can you remove this from the picture? And when I was like, oh yeah, I can remove that. I can Photoshop that out. That was magic. But now, it's so easy. You can just have AI do it now. But the journey was so fun. When I look back on the memories, it's the journey that I remember. So that makes me realize it's about the journey. It's not about the end result. It's not about having that fancy car. Though it's nice. It's nice to have nice things. Don't get me wrong. But that should not be your main goal. The main goal is to find that joy and that love inside and appreciate what you have. I have a whole damn house. Like trying to strive for something like, wait, I got many blessings right here. Right here. We can't forget about that, y'all. We can't go searching, for things that are outside of us. Find it inside. I'm gonna tell you, that's something that nobody can take away from you. Nobody can take that away from you when you find it within yourself. So does anybody want to go see my bathroom? Do you want to go see what my husband's working on? The remodel? I want to show you guys. I'm not gonna go up until somebody says they want to go up and see it. Ain't nobody on here anywhere right now. So all right, let me get my avocados so I can get going. My guacamole. I guess I'll use this bowl. Do it in this bowl. And let's hope. One thing about avocados, you get them, you never know what you got till you open them up inside. It's kind of like people, right? You never know what you got till you. You think somebody's one way, you think they're good people, or you think they're bad people. And you open them up and it's like, ooh, it's not a bad avocado. I thought it was going to be bad. It was good. Or you think it's going to be good. It's like, damn, it's all bruised up inside. Same thing with people, y'all. I tell you, we are all connected. We are all connected. One thing they say to be able to tell if if it's ripe, and this doesn't really work for me, but they say to take off this tip and you can see underneath. If it's green, I think that means it's good. If it's brown, it might be overripe. But let's see. Let's see if this is good. One thing I get my avocados usually from Costco. Ooh, this one feels kind of hard. From Costco. This might not be ripe enough. And sometimes, it's anywhere though. Where sometimes you get them and they're not good. I get it. Oh, this doesn't feel ripe enough. This one's not ripe. This is hard. Yeah, this one was, yeah, that green. Too hard. Wasted that one. Save that one. Let's see. Okay, these feel good. These feel soft. This one feels hard too. It's kind of rubbery. Let's see what it shows underneath. No, that one's green too. That might be the same way. Not having enough avocados, y'all. This feels spongy. I must have opened it up. Ooh, I should have listened. This is hard. Let's see. Maybe it's okay. Let's see. Oh, anyway, let's see what we got. Doesn't feel too bad. A little hard. I don't know how many more lives I'm doing. Maybe I'm forcing these lives because it's like nobody's on here. Nobody is on here. I don't even have people saying mean stuff on here no more. I used to have people when I get on there saying something. They say stupid stuff. I don't even have that today. It's part of being on YouTube. I just got on just to chat anyway. Do I want my channel to grow? I guess, but I'm not as committed to being on as like some people. I'm not as committed to. What I would love to do is have more cinematic things to show. That those are the channels I really enjoy. Is when they're really beautiful cinematically done. It doesn't have to have a whole lot of words, but it's very thing for me. They are so. Does anybody want to go see my husband's remodel as I'm doing this? Okay, this was too hard. I think I want to take you guys upstairs, but I'm not going unless somebody says they want to see the remodel that my husband's working on. Because usually he's making this, and but he's not today. Look at me, it's so hot. I'm gonna stop asking. I'm gonna stop asking. He's here. I'm here all by my lonesome. Let's see. Let's find something to talk about. On this. Okay. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. I'm gonna try. I don't know how these are. So let's just get this going. Oof. I don't know about this one. See what the like I said. Oh, this is good. So look, how far this side is good. That one, that other side. It's hard. Let me move that one out. Okay, let's hope these are good because I need at least two, and these are bigger ones. I need at least two good. I guess I put them in. This one feels good. Put them in the refrigerator too soon. But let's see what this shows looks like. What does this look like? Okay, see, this one's brown. So is it going to be overripe on the inside? Let's look and see. Let's look and see. Put it on this way. So yeah, y'all, I just had a birthday. Just turned 61. I'm trying to embrace every moment of life because it goes by quickly. And, I say that, but it doesn't. Actually, life has been, I've been around a long time. It feels like I've been around for a long time. This is a perfect avocado. Um, I don't like to always say life is short because no, actually, life has been pretty long. I've had a lot of seasons in life. This year did go by fast. Life is pretty long. I've been around a long time. When I think back when I was in high school, yeah, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but at the same time, it does. My first love, first heartbreak, and all of that. That seems like eons ago, and it was eons ago. So many seasons in my life, seasons when I was again Christian and trying to save everybody I talked to. Everybody I talked to. If I was talking to you, I was trying to save your soul. I did not want you to go to hell. It was a season in my life. Then I had my husband and my wonderful children. That was a fun season. Oh my God, that went by fast. My oldest is now 30. Oh, it went by so fast. I loved every stage. Only thing that made it hard for me in parenting was I was more worried about anything. But in actuality, in reality, there wasn't everything I worried about really didn't happen. I mean, it wasn't anything catastrophic. I remember coming to the realization of, wait, I'm raising my kids as if they were born in the neighborhood that I would grew up in, which was not really good. It wasn't like the hood or anything like that, but some people call it maybe the hood, but it wasn't like the best neighborhood. It was clean and stuff, but just influences weren't really good. I mean, people were like doing like people were getting high. That was during the crack epidemic. So there are people in the neighborhood and stuff, and they're just partying and just having fun. I mean, I was raising them as if they would grew up in my neighborhood where people were getting high and there's some people in some gangs and stuff. But I always thought the gangs in our neighborhood were like pretend wannabe gangs. Well, it wasn't anything scary to me. It's like these guys just want to be like like it's a game, but actually, but I did see people, people in my surroundings that did get like and stuff, and I didn't want my kids to be doing that kind of stuff. The grace of God, I didn't get caught up into anything really bad, but situations I'm like kids to have, I don't want them to have experiences. I mean, there are people that I grew up with that with the jail and stuff like that. Darn it, this is not good. And so I didn't want that to be my sons. You hear the stories of people, they're just with the wrong people at the wrong time. They go to jail because they were with the wrong people. Those are the things I was afraid of. So raising my sons, I realized, wait, Kathy, stop. They don't live where you lived. They don't have the same environment that you had. They have different parents that I had. To stop and go, wait, I'm like punishing them for the way I grew up, and I changed it. I did change it. Thankfully, I changed it, while they were still fairly young. But yeah, so life is that part went by really quick. I think back when I remember I first brought my son home, and now he's 30 years old, and my baby is 20, he's 24. He's Jay. He's born 2002. It go by fast. I try to just enjoy my moments while I do have good health. And yes, here's my guacamole. I think some of this is still good, not too hard. About to get off here because I'm wasting time. I'm not gonna say I'm wasting time because it could be one person on here that is enjoying my company. Be one person on here that just needs to have somebody to talk to, and the person could be me. I need somebody to talk to. So maybe this conversation is just for me. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel. Just keep doing what I'm doing. Just show up when I want to show up. You know, people that need to be here will be here. I watch other channels and I'm like, oh, well, they get so many followers and stuff. And I'd say, you know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to. I mean, I'd love to build this channel where I could, what they say, monetize, but I don't know if I have the content for that. Don't know if I have the content for that. I go through phases where it's like, I want to do journals, I want to sell my hats, make some t-shirts so people can say, let life love you and inspire others. Um, this is what else do I need. I need my little masher. Um, so I use this to mash my, let me take this out here. Launch, oh, wait, this question. So get mine. You can do it however you want. This is just how I do mine. I use this my little potato masher for this. I guess I should get rid of those stone grinders to do it the authentic way. We're doing this how we do this does the job. This does the job. So I'll do this. And I think I'll go on my what time? Oh, it's 6 already? Oh man. I'll go eat, but maybe I'll cook. Do this. Let's get this nice and smashed up. Just get it back before I start adding everything else. I smash up my tomatoes. Are you done, Ron? You okay? You hungry? Huh? So, that was what I was saying. So that's pretty good. And it's blended up nicely, I think. Oh yeah, saying I don't know what my channel's gonna be. I think that's what I said. We add some else. Let's add some onions. No, there's no measurements. I'm just going in there what I like. Some cilantro. Here's some jalapeno. Some chile. Serrano chiles. Put that in there. And then, oh, you know what else I'm gonna put? We're gonna add some. We're going to add to some more lime in there. Not another lime, but add a lime in there. My wonderful big mega juicer. I think I'll put two in there. One more, just a little bit. Okay. Give her a stir. Stir all them goodness. I'm like, oh, you know what else I'm gonna put in there? The seasoning. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put some of this too. Let me add some of this. I'm gonna add a few more seasonings. I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin. Like I said, that's in a lot of Mexican dishes, so just add a little bit, just a little. I'm gonna put some onion powder in there. We're just gonna put some more seasonings in there. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but we'll put some garlic powder in there, a little garlic, just a little. Ooh. And I'll put some Italian seasonings, which is just like oregano. It just has a few other seasonings in there. And just stir up. Look at that. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Does it look good? It looks good, huh? Taste it, see if it's good. Does it need anything else? If anybody wants to see the rest of my dish, I will show you. I will keep you on. If you guys want to see, that looks good. You taste it. Let's see what it tastes like. Mmm, that's good. I think it needs more lime. Put a little one more. Ooh, put one more squeeze of lime. This has a little bit more in there. Maybe a little bit more lime juice, I think. That's good. Right. Okay, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna get off now, and there you go. It's my guacamole. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. I got my guacamole and the content. Sometimes what I do, what I used to do, I used to just use this and put it in there and just mix it in because I have everything. Everything I put in here is in here. So that's it, y'all. It's a wrap. I'm gonna get off now. Maybe I'll come up with a topic next time and we'll just sit and chat about life. I don't know if I'll do it. live, but maybe I'll just start posting some contents where I'm just talking because ain't nobody on here. And maybe I'll plan a few less lives and just kind of post some contents of what mm, and some of my journey. I don't know. It ain't that serious. But anyway, thank you guys for joining. If anybody's on here still, I appreciate you. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the heart or the like. I got one like. I appreciate that. And that's it. Life love you. Life love you. Let life love you. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Bye.